Hi YouTube ladies. I hope everyone is doing wonderful. I wanted to make a video on a follow-up on this bag, and I know I said that I wasn't sure if my last video would be my last video, and really what I meant by that was in general, just as far as unboxing or reviews. I probably should have explained myself a little bit better. In general, I think also in the back of my head I was kind of dealing with if I wanted to continue making more videos. Not because of anything that's really happening in this world, because regardless of what, we do have to live our lives as normal as possible and as good as possible as we can. And I guess for some of us our lives are different than for others, right? But I just don't think I will be doing any unboxings from here till at least at Christmas time. Don't know. I mean, it just really depends what happens. Sometimes my husband just ends up surprising me or whatever the case may be, but I really don't have it in my plans to continue to be buying bags the rest of the year. I think I did kind of lose control of myself there, but I have to regain my control, just because it's just not really the right thing to always be doing. But anyhow, I wanted to just quickly talk about this purse. Now, this is the thing about this purse. When you look at it in videos, it really does look smaller than what it is in person. I mean, it's not a big bag. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is a medium-sized bag, but excuse me, I must say that it's a great size bag, and it's a great size for daily use. It really does look smaller over the videos. This is kind of like one of those bags that you really have to go and see in person so you can really appreciate the bag itself and realize that it really does fit a whole lot. I have been hearing this, and for the longest time I have been procrastinating if I wanted to get this bag or not, because the size just didn't seem good enough for me for the price. I got this bag because I ended up looking at it at the store. Every time I was looking at it, I was doing it online by watching a YouTube video and watching other women do unboxings and reviews on the bag, and I did hear a lot of women say that it was great and it fit a lot. And of course there was other people that felt it was too small for them. To each their own. I just kind of feel like my kids have grown and I don't really need to carry a big bag any longer. I don't have to carry those extra things anymore. And for the longest time I just kind of was into larger bags because that was my case at the time. My kids were younger and I was always carrying something. Now my kids are bigger, and to be quite honest with you, my oldest is going to be 17, and then the next one's going to be 15 almost soon, and the next one's going to be 10. So I have already surpassed all those stages of their lives where I had to be carrying something around. And that's kind of like what I realized, that I'm more into smaller bags now. Not that I've gotten rid of all my bigger bags, but I have been trying to work on that little by little. I've been trying to find the right bag to replace it with. Of course, I will be keeping a couple larger bags like Delightful, Neverfull, but really I think that's pretty much it. In consideration, not in consideration, but I am considering in the future to buy a keep all. I just don't know what size. I really want to not only look at videos, but I want to go in person in the store and just kind of decide which one I want. I don't think I want to buy it pre-loved. I think that's one bag that I just want to buy brand new. So we will see what happens with that. It's not going to be this year, I don't think, and if it is, it's going to be towards almost the end of the year. But check this bag out if you go to the store, because really it's a good size. I can tell you that it fits a whole lot, and it's a great bag for daily use. I love it. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't ever think about looking at it in the store when I went. I just never thought about it. Every time that I would look at it, like I said, it would be over a video and I would be like, that looks too small. I don't want to pay that much money for such a small bag. But when you look at it in person and when you start using it, and I know that if you have an Alma BB, you can relate. It's a great bag. I don't quite agree with the strap too much. I think that could be a little bit longer and a little bit more comfortable, but it's still okay. But the bag itself, ladies, speaks 1,000 words. It's a great bag. You can definitely put like an Emily wallet in here and still have tons of space, like for your cell phone and for other stuff that you need for the day. And I'm talking about like being basic and not having to carry your whole house in a bag, because really you don't need to be carrying with all that, and it can be heavy. So for me, this is just a great bag. Fits so much and you can do so many things using this bag. I mean, just so much. You can be hands-free, you can carry it in the crock of your arm, you can carry it as a shoulder bag. I mean, there's so many ways to carry it, and it's just a gorgeous bag. I mean, not so many ways, but 3 ways to carry it, right? But I mean, what more can you really ask? I regret not looking into it before, because to be quite honest with you, I love it. I love it. I love it more than the Alma in the PM size. And yeah, I think it's just awesome. So that is my short, not review, but just my thoughts on this bag. And I know that as time goes by, I will definitely review it. This is not a bag that I plan to get rid of. I've fallen head over heels for it. It's gorgeous and it speaks louder than words when you use it. So just take it from me and take a look at this bag if you really have been considering. I love it, and I absolutely just fell in love with it, and now I really would love to have another one in my collection. But I know I have to wait. I can't just be buying bags, so I will definitely have another one of these in my wish list. Thanks so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Ciao, ladies. Take care. God bless and goodbye. Ciao.